All right, the Cape Coral Coconut Festival is coming up Saturday night. We're so excited to have these guys come out and play for us. 38 special headlines on Saturday evening, and joining me on the phone right now, Don Barnes, guitarist, songwriter, vocalist, dare I say guiding light of 38 Special. Welcome to the show, Don.
Hey, man, guiding light. I don't know about that.
Well, you've been there from the beginning.
Yeah, we're just out here still trying to be, artificial teenagers. You know how that goes. you crank a guitar up to 10, and you can be 19 years old again.
That's right.
So
everybody gets
looking
young
forward
instantly.
to coming. I'm sorry?
I said everybody gets young instantly once that guitar
That's
plays.
right. It's rock and roll keeps you young. Yeah, we're looking forward to coming to this nice weather down there. We've been up in some areas that are pretty cold, but I know it's not cold down there. So.
No, in fact, you guys back in your home state after a long summer and fall of touring. How have the shows been going?
Oh, man, it's been great. We do 100 cities a year. Can you believe that? Still doing it after 3 decades, still doing 100 cities a year.
That's fantastic.
The funny thing about it, we actually still get along, still like each other, so that's a pretty big plus there,
Well, even the newest guys in the band have been around almost 20 years now, so...
Yeah, they're like the new old guys.
Yeah.
We've been doing this thing for a long time, but it's a great job. Of course, bring happiness to people. But we see a lot of the instant reaction of people, the release that they get. They can clap their hands and sing along and shout out and high five each other. And sometimes we'll see tears in the eyes of some people who might have lost someone or something. But it's a good ride, and we bring it all. Of course, the Wild-Eyed Southern Boys. We bring all the explosive kind of impact and take them for a ride, and it's a good time. It's actually a new show this year. We put together a lot of different things, a lot of songs through the years, through the history of the band. A medley. We put a medley together of secondary songs from movies, and we want to make sure people hear their favorite song, whether it's Back to Paradise from the Revenge of the Nerds movie or something, So we've got them all in there.
Excellent. Well, you're going to have a
more bang for the buck,
You're going to have a nice big crowd to play in front of. Coconut Festival usually draws between 15,000 and 20,000 people, so there'll be a lot of 38 Special fans out there on Saturday.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, we look forward to that. Yeah, we ramp it up, and we kind of look at it like a graph. You start off real big, and then somewhere around the middle, you give the audience a little bit of a break, and then you keep climbing and end up at a huge finish. We have all these production numbers chain lightning with the, simulated clouds and lightning and smoke and all that stuff. So it's a good visual thing, too, and, we just line these. We're very fortunate over the years to have about 15 hit songs, so we just line them up like artillery and shoot them down, So it's a good time.
I understand last month that you guys were inducted into the Georgia Music Hall of Fame. Considering that state's rich musical history, that must have been quite an honor for you guys.
We were. It was totally unexpected. Our producer, our old producer, Rosie Mills, he was a presenter. He got up there and gave a little speech, and it was so funny to listen to him talk about us from those years ago. But we were just, we were a young band, like any band started out. We made all our mistakes in public. We got the cops calling on us for playing too loud in the garage somewhere, just like any band starts out, But Rodney and I talked. He said, now that there's advent of Twitter, and all that, you can see airplay, that you see radio stations that across the country that, say coming up in this hour, got Aerosmith and 38 Special and the Rolling Stones or something. But that was a total surprise we hadn't anticipated. And Rodney was saying, can you believe those little songs that we cobbled together that long ago are still played across the country every day on the radio across the country? So that's something that we hadn't planned on. We were pretty green back then. We were just trying to do the best thing we could, put that passion and truth in those songs. And I guess that's what must have carried them all these years. But yeah, the rocking the Georgia Music Hall of Fame, had a really nice Tiffany Crystal Trophy and everything. Had all the families there, and it was a great time. We got up, and Sugarland was also inducted, and we did Georgia on My Mind with Sugarland, which worked out really well. And we played a little medley of our things, and had a big turnout, red carpet, televised, and all that. So, of course, the next night we had to go 600 miles to St. Louis. Yeah, the road goes on forever,
That's the truth. 38 has always come from kind of a more straight-ahead rock direction than some of the other quote-unquote southern rock bands. Who were some of the players who influenced you as a young musician?
Oh, we've absorbed all these all the way back from, those late 60s, early 70s, with the Hendrix and the Stones. And, of course, we were big Beatles fans. But the kid I wanted to be Eric Clapton. I had his posters on my walls, and I just practiced. Back then, you had to set LPs on a turntable. You'd slow it down to 16 and
that's how you learn your solos, yeah.
That's how you learn the guitar licks. Yeah, you slowly keep it at a slow pace like that. And eventually my dad got mad because I taped the posters off the sheetrock, the wall board there, and he had to refinish that. But I guess I paid him back over the years, though. But yeah, over the years, Ronnie Van Zant was a mentor for the band, the lead singer Leonard Skinner, and we lost him in '77 tragically. And but he had told us that don't try to be a clone of somebody that's come before you. Like we at the time, we were trying to just be another Southern rock band, and he said, try to put your own influences, your own truth, your own self into these things, and so we did we took an introspective kind of look, and it's like, we're just kind of doing something that's already been done by the best, Skinner and Allman Brothers, and back then it was Marshall Tucker, Charlie Daniels, or something. So we just looked inwardly and realized we're more big fans of songwriting and the hooks and songs, and the big Beatles fans. So we have a kind of a formula, muscle and melody, we call it. It's just a good snarl of the guitars in your face with a good story and a good melody over the top. And it's a simple formula, but hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So that's what we look at it.
Got a question here from a listener from our Facebook page. Wants to know, what is your former guitar player Jeff Carlisi doing these days, and any chance you guys will work together again?
Possibly in the future. He actually has a kid camp called Camp Jam, and they get a lot of kids in every year, and they teach them how to work as a group. It's a really good social interaction thing where they get a group of they'll form bands in this kind of classroom thing, and they work out a song, whether it's a simple song, 3 chords or something, but the main thing is the camaraderie and the interaction with people. So he's doing a good job. Well, a lot of ex-members, we used to have 2 drummers,
right?
And they both came to the Georgia Music Hall of Fame. It was good to see him after so long. But Jack Rondon, he was the wildest guy in the band all those years ago. He was like anything and all things. Everything was wide open. And today he travels the world as an evangelist minister, giving his testimony on what it was like being a rock star. And they just finished building an orphanage in the Philippines for orphan boys. I told him, I said, you're doing a lot prettier work than we're doing, buddy. But we still love all those guys. They're all welcome to come around, and it was really nice to see them all at the award ceremony.
Was it all the sinning you did as a young man that turned him into an evangelist?
It must have. He was constantly in search of something, and we're happy for him. He's very happy, and he's doing, like I said, doing some really good work there, But it was good to see all those guys, and past and present. They're just the finest group of guys. But everybody gave 100% effort for this project through the years. We wanted to create a brotherhood and a history for ourselves that would have longevity and take us into the future. And here we are, 3 decades later. I told Donnie, if I'd have known, I'd be looking in your face 30 years from now. But it's like I said, it's a great job making people happy. We understand that the release and the escape that they get. It takes a lot to get out there. Get off work and have dinner, find a babysitter, find a parking spot, get in the venue. And so we always give 110%. We understand that effort is a lot, and we appreciate everybody making us a part of their lives all these years.
Well, you're going to be playing for Mom and Dad, the kids, Grandma and Grandpa, and everybody at the Coconut Festival Saturday.
We love it. We see guys out there 12 or 13 years old high-fiving each other their favorite song. They weren't even born when that song came out. Hold On Lucy was on Rock Band, Guitar Hero games, and all that. So it actually opened up a new avenue for all the young people to rediscover the music. And I told the other guys, it reminded us of us going to see Led Zeppelin for $6, and high-fiving each other out there. So it's all good.
We're keeping the ticket price down for this show, too. Tickets only $5. 38 specials Saturday night at the Cape Coral Coconut Festival. Don Barnes, thank you so much for taking a couple of minutes out of your day to join us, and we'll see you Saturday night, sir.
All right, bud. Thanks, Matt. We look forward to it.
All right, Don. Thank you so much.